Jeannie Thoren didn't start out to save the world. She just wanted to be a better skier. Along the way, she found herself revolutionizing the thinking of an entire industry. Born in Marquette, Michigan, into a community of hardworking Scandinavian immigrants, the traits of self-reliance and a pioneering attitude surfaced early in Thoren. She started skiing around age 10 and took up racing. As a competitor, she was constantly being told by coaches to get forward on her skis, stop bending at the waist, and to lose her knock-kneed stance. Unable to do so, her growing frustration led to experimentation. She found that to perfect her own skiing, she needed to make some serious adjustments to her ski equipment. Finally, she developed a system of modifying her equipment which was designed by men for men. It worked, and realizing that she had hit upon something that could be beneficial to other women, she would make it her life's work to help other women skiers by making their equipment better. Indeed, women were not small men.
Everything she did from the time that she was a ski racer to coordinating and changing her own ski equipment to see what worked and what didn't, to make her a better ski racer, helped revolutionize the whole ski industry.
Recognizing that women have smaller feet and a lower center of gravity than men, she focused on better fitting boots, including footbeds, heel lifts, and cants under the bindings, along with moving the bindings forward on the skis that women used.
One of my favorite stories is it was basically a matchbook that she put under the heel of her ski boot, and she saw how much that made a difference. And then she studied women's anatomy, and she knew something was different for us as far as our binding placement, and also just where we really needed to be located on the ski to make it perform the best.
In 1981, she held her first women's skier clinic at Buck Hill, Minnesota. That inspired her to set up regular clinics, up to 70 per season, around the country from 1988 to 2006, when she traveled with a trailer of gear in tow. Her Thoren's Theory women's ski equipment seminars helped thousands of women throughout North America to improve their skiing.
And at that point, she and Tom said, you know what? This is such great information for women. I think we should take the show on the road. And so they did. They piled all these skis and boots in their trailer, and they went on the road and had all these appointments with places that would host a bunch of women and talked about the equipment. Seeing how these women responded to her. And she was like the guru. She was like the Dalai Lama. You know, she just talked and they listened. And that was all it took. And she just had this following of women that was fantastic.
In 1986, she designed what is believed to be the first specific women's ski for Blizzard. In addition to her clinics, she worked as a marketing consultant and drew attention from the ski press, thus creating awareness and demand for women-centric gear. This raised the bar for the entire ski industry while improving the sport for all women. The exclusive carved ski that she designed for Dynastar became Ski Magazine's Ski of the Year in 2007.
Jeannie always said that women are not just small men. They are built differently, they ski differently, and they need equipment to address those differences. As she spread the word on how these changes help women ski better and have more fun, at her demos and ski soiree, manufacturers began to take notice.
In 2009, Thoren and her husband Tom opened Jeannie Thoren's Women's Ski Center in Vail. It was the first women's ski shop in the country to focus on women's-specific equipment. The center's success has once again proven to the ski industry that if you build it right, she will buy it. The couple enjoyed 6 very successful seasons in Lion's Head, but health issues forced the center's sale to their personal and professional friends, Outdoor Divas.
And working with Jeannie through the years, you know, we knew she had this store in Vail, and whenever she was ready and had to leave, she approached us, and we absolutely wanted to come back to the mountains. It was a wonderful transition that we were very excited to be a part of. Jeannie's contribution to women's skiing in Colorado is undeniable. She's played a huge role. She has gotten hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women, with the store, but also she would come through in a trailer and do on-snow demos with her husband. And she's helped so many women become much better, much more confident skiers that I think it's had a huge impact on our state.
Jeannie is currently a partner with the Stedman Biomotion Lab in Vail, taking part in their stance and balance biomechanics in women-specific ski boot study and its effect on ACL injury risk and performance factors.
I built a new research lab here, and one day she just came in and was walking by the labs right in the lobby, and she just knocked on the door and said, "Hey, I'm interested in movement and mechanics, so what does the Biomotion Lab do exactly?" And that started up a conversation that led to a multi-year research collaboration. We looked at some of the things that she's really advocated for, heel lifts in particular, and then also canting of ski boots, and found that they really do change the way someone skis, and it's really important, something Jeannie's been pitching all along, that women get fitted in a way that their equipment is working optimally for them.
Named one of the 100 most influential skiers of the century by Ski Magazine, Thoren is a member of the first Skiing for Women Hall of Fame class of 1995, as well as being named one of the 25 most influential people in skiing in 1999 by Skiing Magazine. She was inducted into the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame in 2014.
There are so many women in skiing that we need to recognize. But when you look at somebody that's a total package, somebody who's been the athlete, been the person to change equipment, the person that knows the insides of how the industry works, and honoring her for all of those talents, you put the crown on the right person.
Her belief that the weak link in most women's skiing is usually their equipment still rings true today, and it is our pleasure to welcome Jeannie Thoren to the Colorado Snowsports Hall of Fame as an honored member of the class of 2022.